One thing that nobody's really spoken about yet, and maybe we don't have an opinion about it, maybe we don't have the right person in the audience, but I'm curious if anybody wants to jump in about data rights and something that has been huge over the last 20, 30 years in terms of social media, something that's been huge over the last 100 years in terms of intellectual property law. As we move into the world of data training and AI and perhaps more collective open source integrated data models, uh, how do we think about that? Is there an impact there that we need to care about? Is that out of scope for this group, or what anybody
That's
want to raise a hand?
exactly
What do we think?
what my company does. So I guess I'll take that. Not that I want to bogart the airtime. Uh, our system's called Tartle. We instituted the world's first publicly trading data marketplace for consumers to vault their data and then permission that back with consent and licensing to companies who want access to that data. It's the inverted model, things that happened post Cambridge Analytica. So when you talk about the data rights, uses, and permissions, I would want you to imagine that the AI companies or LLMs that come to us now ask us, hey, we've run out of data. Our synthetic data is weak. It causes our models to crash. We need proprietary zero party, so directly from the Chris or the Togruls or the Dr. Satyams. We need their data directly with their permission to get these longitudinal data sets that are incredibly novel, which are rich for us to train off of. So what you're seeing now is there's an established relationship between those ones who are ingesting the data into these larger models and the public is training them and essentially receiving that cash royalty for their participation in sharing the data to train those models themselves. So we established that marketplace framework between consumer and business to do that thing. And we carry the temporal structure that Lance was talking about at the earliest stages of homomorphic encryption to reduce the energy costs and the redundancies required, but allow us to support millions and millions of data vaults of people with their own sovereign ownership over it to then choose to permission that into systems to train, which inevitably they will use or will be, baked into some technology that gets used for them. Do you follow?